Hello. So I hope you have your math papers ready. We are going to subtract from 10 today. Yesterday we subtracted from 9, so it's going to be very similar. The story that goes with this page says that there are 10 tigers playing in a field. 4 tigers go away. How many tigers are left? So we need to start out by drawing our 10 tigers. You go ahead and draw 10 tigers on your paper. All right, and then it said that 4 tigers went away. So we need to put an X on 4 of them. Okay, and so we can go ahead and get started with the number sentence here. How many tigers did we start with? Yes, 10. And then how many did we say went away? 4. And so now we're going to count and see how many are left. That's the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tigers were left. All right, flip your paper over. And it says there are many ways to subtract from 10. So you can subtract 5 from 10. 10 minus 5, and that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the difference. I have to click my pen again. There you go. You can subtract 7 from 10. So here they put X's on 7 of them, and how many are left? 3. So the difference is 3 in 10 minus 7. All right, and so now down here, we're going to start with 10. It says cubes, but counters are easier to draw. So we're going to use counters like this. Okay, and you might even have a scrap piece of paper close by whenever you're doing math, so that, I'm just taking advantage and drawing it over here on the side so that you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and so here we're starting with 10 on all these problems. Yesterday we started with 9, didn't we? Okay, and then we went to find different ways to subtract from 10. So all of these lines right here need to have a different number so that we can show a different way to subtract from 10. So let's start with 3, and then we'll just go on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can I subtract 10 from 10? We'll find out, won't we? Okay, so 10 minus 3. So I had 10 counters, and we're going to put X's on 3 of them. Okay, and how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the difference is 7. 10 minus 3 equals 7. All right, and if we're going to subtract 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the difference. And if we subtract 5, well, we already know they did that up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the difference. 10 minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X's. And how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 10 minus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 are left. The difference. 8 minus 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the difference is 2. And we subtract 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The difference is 1 left. And so now if we subtract 10, can we? I asked earlier, can we subtract 10 from 10? Sure we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how many are left? 0. That's right. Okay. Now, the next page looks like this, and it says on your own. So I'm going to help you do the back of this because there's some story problems and I want to read those to you. But when we get done with that page, then you can come back and finish this on your own. And again, you can have a scrap piece of paper and you can draw counters like I did, but you will notice that not all of these are subtracting from 10. Whoop, there's one we're subtracting from 7. Let me get my pen so it's working. Okay, here's one. Yep, number 18. We're actually subtracting from 7. Oh, and number 20, you're subtracting from 9. And so there are a few that are different, right? All right. But again, you can draw counters on a scrap piece of paper. You can get pennies and lay pennies out and then take lay out 10 pennies, take 3 pennies away. And then down here at the bottom, it's more subtraction. They're just written vertically like this. And you know that this line right here means equals. So you write the answer down below that equal sign. Okay? All right. I have faith that you will do a great job. Now, on the back of that, here's a story that says Marissa sees 10 flamingos in a lake. 2 of them get out of the lake. How many flamingos are still in the lake? All right. Now, we can draw a picture. 10. Yep, first I got to get my pen working. 10 flamingos. Okay. And you're going to draw 10 on yours, and then it says 2 of them get out. I'm not going to make X's on my paper. I want you to make X's on your paper. And then you tell me how many would be left. Okay, Marissa sees 10 flamingos in a lake. 2 of them get out of the lake. How many flamingos are still in the lake? You do the rest of that on your own. Okay, number 28, I'm going to do the same thing. There are 10 Jeeps on a safari. Okay, we're going to draw 10 counters. This is as far as I go. You get to put the X's on it. It says 5 of the Jeeps leave. So put some X's on those. How many Jeeps are still on the safari? Tell me what's the difference then. After you put X's on them, how many are left? Okay, and our hot problem down here. There are 10 parrots on a branch. 7 of them fly away. The answer is 3. But what is the question? Well, let's look up here at the top and look at what is the question here. My counters are kind of in the way, but how many flamingos are still in the lake? If Marissa sees 10 in the lake and 2 of them get out, how many flamingos are still in the lake? That's the question. Okay, let's look at this one. There are 10 Jeeps on a safari. 5 of the Jeeps leave. How many Jeeps are still, here's the question, how many Jeeps are still on the safari? So, there are 10 parrots on a branch. 7 of them fly away, and the answer is 3. But what's the question? Most of the time it's going to start with what? Yeah, how many? Let's write that part. This one started with how many? This one started with how many? This one says how many flamingos? This one says how many Jeeps? What are they talking about in this story? There are 10 parrots on a branch. 7 of them fly away. The answer is 3 parrots. So what's the subject that we're talking about? How many what? Yes, how many parrots? And how many parrots what? How many parrots How many flamingos are still in the lake? How many jeeps are still on the safari? How many parrots are what? There are 10 parrots on a branch. 7 of them fly away. The answer is 3. How many parrots are, still on a branch or the branch? Either way. Squeeze it on. And then what do we need here? Do we need a period here? No, we need a question mark because we're asking what is the question? We need a question mark. All right. So, very good. Now I want you to go back to this page and I want you to do that on your own, and then you can put that paper in your bear book and return it to your teacher when we get back.